Here, ladies and gentlemen, and today we're just gonna be playing NBA 2K. So yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. I'm playing some online games on my YouTube blocks. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then you just don't know. But my YouTube blocks, blocks. So yeah, my phone died. It had diarrhea, and yeah, slow. Oh, gotta be the easiest one ever. So yeah, I'm gonna try to join back the call. Cause like it's easy, blah. Yeah.
With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Out to the wing. And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his first foul. We know NBA games aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, B.A., but we're not doing that. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
Shot clock at 3. Yep, that one goes.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Outside Russell. He takes it in. The kick out to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And Shea putting it on a string so hard to stay on top of him as a defender.
Pass to Williams. Outside Russell. Thomas with the ball. No good on the 3. And now just over a minute played here in the first. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere. He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Claxton can't get it to go.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein in the post. Tries again. Goes up with it again. And it's good on the layup.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Russell with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Back to Claxton. Pass to Thomas. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Brooklyn pulls it in.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Here's Williams. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Thunder leading by 3. Left side Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Thomas, that's good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Hartenstein can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Claxton attacking. And Claxton throws it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Thomas. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now here's Holmgren. And here's Hartenstein. And that time also a missed shot. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Hartenstein. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. Here's Claxton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
No good on the second free throw. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Claxton's got 7 points.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
And so it's Brooklyn finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition.
16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
But we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Back to Watford. With the 10-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Thunder trail by 8. Back to Wallace. And his first shot of the game, no good. Here's Brooklyn. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
And that one hits the back iron. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in a game is add more time to the clock.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good on the bucket.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Left side Sharp. Pass to Clowney. 6 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane. Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Here's Russell. Here's Sharp. From deep, Johnson. And the Nets miss again.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Wiggins outside. Dort outside. Back to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Shot on the wing. Hartenstein, no good. Nets leading by 7. Russell with the ball. Caruso covers. The shot by Russell, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
And Dort with a big-time dunk.
Pass to Clowney. Fires the 3. The Thunder with the rebound. 1:37 left in the first half of this one. Dort outside. Now here's Caruso. Wiggins outside. Down low. Here's Dort. The shot comes out. Johnson with the defensive effort. From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lu Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
That's tipped. To the inside. Russell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Russell, nice job there. Patient enough to use the pump fake, get in close, and draw the foul.
So both teams making some changes here.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wallace outside. Back to Williams.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The free throw drops for Williams. And so he makes both from the line. Thomas outside. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. We'll be right back. And if you just join it in, one half is in the books. One half to go. That'll be a 5-second call. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Dort takes the three. Drains the triple. So Dort's got 5 now.
Well, the size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. Could be really effective at any position on the floor.
Back to Russell. For 3. The offensive rebound. Williams from long range. He buries it from 3. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Here's Dort. Claxton with the block. Russell with the ball. And it's Dort picking him up. Rejected by Holmgren.
You can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Russell over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 5. And last season, Britt, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
And you love it when Dort gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket. Not many people want to get in his way.
Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 5 now.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Out left to the wing. Here's Hartenstein. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, BA. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Hartenstein. And the layup is good off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Williams. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trail by 3. Here's Caruso. Drops in the layup for 2. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific reach.
Oh,
over the top.
are you kidding me? Wow!
Amazing! And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Inside. Pass to Hartenstein. Over Johnson. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Knocks it loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams in the post. He's got 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Watford. 1:06 left to play in the third quarter. Outside Sharp. Lets it fly. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Sharp's got his second bucket of the game.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Nets leading by 3. Johnson on the wing. Off target from three-point range. And Williams has got the ball here for OKC. Caruso outside. .30 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Williams. Brooklyn with the board. Here's Clowney. Watford outside. Outside Sharp. 5 to shoot.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Williams. Driving in and
welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And the Pistons start out with the ball. Cunningham outside. Thompson with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Here's Durant. Makes it on.